Hey everybody, today we are back on the Bay Area Ridge Trail, this time in Martinez for Mount Wanda. Let's go. Okay, let's not go yet. I've wanted to talk about this hike for so long now. I've brought my camera like 3 or 4 times. One time I didn't want to film. One time I didn't bring this mic and everything was too windy.
Slow.
The other time I didn't want to talk about it.
Useless.
So this time I'm gonna bring the camera and you're coming along for the ride and I'm gonna talk about it because it's one of my favorite hikes. So let's go. Oh, ew. All right, to begin, Mount Wanda's a nice, easy one to find. It's right off the freeway and there's a dedicated parking lot. There's also a really clear sign indicating the entrance. For most of the year, this is a really great, short, kind of steep hike. During the winter though, it gets a little muddy after the rain. The beginning portion is in the shade. I would say like 1/3 of this is in the shade, not much. So put on some sunscreen and bring a nice hat. Along the way, you'll find signs like this talking about the history of the natural environment here. Good stuff, a lot of John Muir stuff. The hike up to Mount Wanda is about 1 mile, and after that, the path sprawls into a bunch of different areas. I've only explored maybe 1 or 2. And the Carquinez video we did before ends at the beginning of this trail. So we're all connecting here in the great circle of life. All right, I'm here at like the second bench. I'm like 2/3 of the way done. It's a really short hike, fortunately, for me, because today, it's kicking my ass. But there are some benches and some shade here. You can't miss it. But sure enough, right up there is the end of the hike. Mount Wanda is that little area right there. So I'm almost there.
At this part of the trail, there's a fork in the road, and if you go left, it's the top of Mount Wanda, which is my normal regular hike. But if you go to the right, it's the extended trail, which I believe is called the main fire trail. We'll get to that later.
I ain't going that way today. We did that already. Almost there. I don't think anyone's at the top, which is nice. If you look towards the left, let me lift this up. If you look towards the left, you can see the delta part of the bay. That body of water will cut into the bay and eventually hit the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. All that area was just to the left over there. Or should I say west? Here we are. So I'm gonna chill here just for a sec and then head back. We've seen our fair share of animals here. The other day we saw a deer. It's mostly like bugs, but we've seen snakes. We've seen possibly a mountain lion. He was too far away, we couldn't be sure, but he had a really low profile, was not a deer. And we've seen all kinds of birds. This whole trail is hikeable. We can also bring your horse up here too. So if you got a horse, giddy up.
Giddy up.
So on the Mount Wanda trail, this is a bigger route. But right now we are right here. There's Mount Wanda itself. There's a bigger trail that goes through all of the ranches that way. But Mount Wanda is the main attraction and the namesake of this hike.
What did you think, buddy? Did you like the hike? How many out of how many bow wows do you give it?
All right, we're done with that part of the hike. We reached Mount Wanda.
And we're going home. Just kidding.
All right, we're approaching this mystery barn. Hell no. Let's go home.
Okay.
All these cows got chorro. Hey, a straight up windmill. Are we gonna die here? All right, we made it up to this little mystery barn. There was a whole nother one down there too that I never seen before. Just down the hill of that windmill. The views are so nice already. This is a pretty nice hike. I knew it would be, but just never took the time to do this part. I think this is like the Almond Trail, something like that. It's nice. Agu Lagoon. Crucial update. We found the lost bench. There used to be a bench near the Mount Wanda peak, and for some reason they removed it, but up ahead, we think we see it on a different part of the path. What the hell? Well, it wouldn't be a hike out here in the East Bay without seeing some cows all up in the way. Cows all up in the way should be trademarked by me. Okay, that's it for this hike. I'm calling it right here. I'm gonna go home now. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back next time for another hike video. See you then.